Hi there. Today I'm going to show you how to make these super cute and easy braided dog or cat toys. You can make them with things you have lying around the house, and it only takes a matter of minutes to make them. The great thing about making them yourself is you can customize them to be for like a big dog, a medium-sized dog, or a small dog, a cat, or a kitten. You can make these out of things you have lying around the house. Any kind of cotton or fleece material works. Old t-shirts, sweatshirts, towels, bedding, anything, before you throw it in the garbage, why not make a few dog or cat toys out of them? You need two main things to make these. First thing you're going to need is a very sharp scissors. You're going to need 3 strips of fabric. And if you're making a cat toy, you're also going to want a plastic bag with catnip in it. So let me show you how to cut this. It's super easy. This is actually fleece I bought at a craft store. And all fabric, I should say most fabric, comes in either a non-stretchy side and a stretchy side. You can use either side. I prefer actually to have it stretch. And the only reason is you're going to have to knot it on both sides. You've got to knot on both sides. And it's just easier to do if you can stretch it. So we've got the fabric. This fleece is actually folded into 4s. It's a very long fleece. And depending on if you're making a dog or a cat toy, if you're making a dog toy, maybe 2 inches or more. If you're making a cat toy, you can actually get away with about 1/2 inch. I'm actually going to cut this at about 1.5 inches, and then I'm going to cut it again because I'm going to make a couple of cat toys. So basically, with your very sharp scissors, you're going to go through the fleece. Don't worry if this is not straight, because it's braided, you're never going to know. It's a great project for kids because they can cut away. It can be very uneven. Nobody's ever going to know. All right, so I have this fleece. Now, if I were to unfold it the 4 times, it would be about 5 feet long. And if I was making a braided tug toy, I would need it that long, but I'm going to make a little cat toy, and you can see, you basically need to double the size of the toy you want to make. So I am actually going to just cut it at the top. And then you can mix and match colors, which is what I did here. I have 2 blues and a white. This is still going to be a little long for my cat toy, or I should say a little wide for my cat toy. So I'm actually going to cut it again, right down the center. Again, don't worry if it's not straight, not a big deal. All right, now I have 2 sets. I can make 2 toys. So take 1 set. What you're going to do is maybe, depending on how long you want the fringe, cats you can have a little longer, dogs maybe you don't want it so long. I'm going to actually put this about 2 inches down. So you take 2 fingers, wrap it around, and all we're going to do is knot it up, just like that. Now you got your 3 pieces of fabric, you're going to separate them. And you're going to take the outside fabric and fold it over the middle one. Take the other outside one and fold it over the middle one. Basically, you're always going to take the outside to the middle. Outside to the middle. And we're going to just keep going all the way to the end. Now, if your braid starts looking a little funky here, don't worry about it. All you have to do is pull, and it basically snaps it back in. And then we're just going to keep braiding it all the way down. And this one here probably is still a little bit longer for a cat toy. This is the other one. This is a real tiny one, but that's okay. Just braid it all the way down to the middle, taking outside, middle, outside, middle. Okay, and then I've got about, maybe 3 inches left here at the end, which is what I'm going to leave. So what I'm going to do is at the very end where you've braided it, you're going to wrap it right around your 2 fingers again. And we're going to put another knot right there at the bottom. And then you want to make sure you pull the knots real tight. There you go. Now I've got these little long ends sticking out here. I am going to actually fringe them for the cat toy. So all I'm going to do is actually cut right down each of these. So I basically am cutting them in half. So my 3 fringes are now going to be 6. And ta-da, there it is. That's all it is. Now, since this is a cat toy, it's probably a little longer than I want it to be. That's okay. If you make it too long, all you need to do is just put a knot or 2 right in the middle. Now, we're going to take our little baggie of catnip, and we're just going to throw it in the baggie for a little bit to get the scent of catnip all over it. You know? And you can stuff quite a few in the bag. Just leave them in there, and when your cat needs one, take one out. That is it. So basically, you know, you can make all these different types of toys with using just 2 materials. Thanks again, and we'll see you later. Bye.